Hi everyone, I'm Brandon Aird with Independence Golf Club, and if you've played our championship course the last couple weeks, you might be asking yourself, where the hell did Giff come up with these names for these holes? I mean, Adit, Wad? Well, I'm here to tell you exactly why those holes got those names, all 18 of them. So if you take this adventure with me on this beautiful August day, I'll explain to you how each hole got each name. Let's go have a day. Alright, here we are, hole number 1, Powhatan. Named after Powhatan County, which 75% of the property is on Powhatan County lines, so we figured we'd give a shout out to them. Hole number 1, Powhatan. Alright folks, here we are, hole number 2, Angler. And if you've played the course before, you know that the second hole is pretty straightforward, no angles whatsoever. But angler is actually a fishing term. And here we have behind us Independence Pond, full of fish and golf balls. We actually have a Father's Day fishing tournament every year, so if you want to come on out with the family, fish around, we're more than welcome to have you. All right, and here we are with hole number 3, Danger Rush. Named after Russell Wilson, who's a collegiate alumni and also a Richmond native. And if you didn't know, Danger Russ is all of his social media tags. Go follow him. Tell him we sent you. Hole 3, let's ride. Hole 3, let's ride. Hole 3,
let's ride.
All right, here we are, hole number 4. And if you're a big MLB fan, then you'll know number 4 was Lou Gehrig's number and Iron Horse was his nickname. And if you remember, his last game ever as a Yankee, took the microphone, addressed all Yankee Stadium. Today, I am the happiest man alive. Well, how could you not be the happiest person alive? You're coming out on a beautiful day, playing some golf. You might even notice a couple horses at the farm next door, also given the name Iron Horse. All right, moving right along, here we are at hole 5, named after the state bird of Virginia, the cardinal. Who doesn't enjoy waking up in the morning, got a nice cup of coffee, you look out your window, just a flock of cardinals just hanging out. Hole number 5, Cardinal. All right, here we are, hole 6, named Foxhound, after the 1967 Disney classic, Fox and the Hound. No, actually, it's named after the state dog of Virginia, which I had no idea up until about 2 days ago. Foxhound, hole 6. All right, folks, here we are, hole 7, named Wad. And I know what you're thinking, it's a funny name, try to contain your laughter, but it's actually got a good background behind it. It's named after Richmond legend Bobby Watkins, who was just tearing it up on the PGA Tour back in the day. And you're gonna wanna be playing like Bobby when you come on hole 7. It's a long par 3, and the green's just sloping all over the place. You don't know if you're gonna hit a good shot or a bad shot until you actually figure out where the shot's going. Also, hole number 7, big number in Yankees mythology. Mickey Mantle, the man himself, was actually a good close family friend of the Watkins family. So, of course, Bobby Watkins, Mickey Mantle, 7, Wad. All right, folks, here we are, hole 8, Spider. Hole 8, spiders have 8 legs. It's pretty self-explanatory on that one. Here's something that's not. Here at Independence, we have a pretty big affiliation with the University of Richmond, whose mascot is also a spider. Hole 8, Spider. All right, here we are, hole 9, Farm. Named after our own Independence farms. We grow our own fruit, vegetables, and other produce there. And if you make your way into Tavern 19, you might even get to enjoy some of those freshly grown fruits and vegetables. Hole 9, Farm. All right, folks, getting started on the back 9. Here we are, hole 10, named after the great state of Virginia. Now, another one that's kind of self-explanatory, Independence, Virginia. But here's something you might not know. Virginia was the 10th state added to the Union in 1788. All right, Hole 11, Fitz, named after a close personal friend of Independence, future Hall of Famer, Larry Fitzgerald, who famously wore number 11 his whole career with the Arizona Cardinals, making 11 Pro Bowls also on the way. And just like Larry gave DBs and safeties and corners mental fits, this hole will do the same thing to you. You think you landed at a great shot on the green, guess again, rolls right off the back. Mental fits. You gotta be mentally strong to take on fits here. All right, moving right along, here we are on hole 12, Dogwood. Now we've had holes named after the state bird and the state dog. Had to have one named after the dogwood tree. And also there's a dogwood tree planted on the left side of the green over there, planted by the course creator Lester George, whose wife tragically passed away, and he planted the dogwood tree in her honor. Hole 12, Dogwood. All right, here we are, the 13th hole, named Chesterfield. Now, if you remember, the first hole was named Powhatan, named after the 75% of the property being in Powhatan County. Here we're starting to get to the 25% that's in Chesterfield County. And just look how beautiful that hole is. Gorgeous, scenic, one of the more majestic holes we have here at Independence Golf Course. All right, here we are, hole 14, Fax. Another one of the hole names that's kind of got some people scratching their heads on where the hell did Giff come up with this one? Well, it's actually named after Brad Faxon, who was just dominant on the PGA Tour because he was an absolute master of the flat stick. And you have to be if you want to survive this hole, because like 11, looks like a pretty short par 3, but it will just put your brain in an absolute blender if you don't know how to handle your putter well. Hole 14, Fax. All right, folks, here we are, hole 15, At It. Named after yours truly. Because every time I hit my ball, you see the green over there? I'm hitting it right at it. No, I'm hitting it into the trees actually. But actually, you've heard of Amen Corner, the Green Mile, and here at Independence, we're gonna bring to you the Mine Shaft, named after the historical Midlothian mines just a few miles right up the road. And At It is actually an entrance for a mine shaft. Hole 15, At It. All right, here we are with the 16th hole, second hole of the mine shaft, main gate. And in coal mining terms, the main gate is where the clean oxygen enters the mine shaft, giving all the coal miners clean air to breathe so they're not suffocating down there. And you're gonna need a whole lot of clean air when you're getting onto the mine shaft here, because it's just gonna get you up here. You gotta be a strong mental player if you wanna survive the mine shaft. Hole 16, main gate. All right, moving on to the mine shaft, we're on 17, the tailgate. Football season's coming up. Who doesn't love a good tailgate? That's actually not what this is named after. The tailgate in the mine shaft is where all the CO2 leaves the mine shaft, so the guys aren't in there just choking on all that carbon dioxide. So maybe after they head home, they'll do a nice tailgate. Here we are, 17, tailgate. All right, folks, we made it at the mine shaft. Hole 18, sunset. As soon as that sun starts setting, the coal miners know they're heading home. Might even stop off to play a few holes of golf on their way too. But here at Independence, if you're either playing the 18th green, enjoying a nice drink, maybe a couple burgers, some barbecue from Pit 19, if you're one of our beautiful bride and grooms coming out having a wedding here, you cannot forget the Independence sunset. The top of sunsets around here. Unfortunately, we're a little earlier in the day. Sunset hasn't come yet, but you know, maybe if we'll try the clapper. All right, folks, we did it. 18 holes, 18 names. Thanks for coming on this adventure with me. Hope you enjoyed it. If you stay tuned, we got a YouTube channel coming out. We're gonna be posting some new videos, new content, weekly, maybe even daily. Might even have some special guests out here. Director of Golf, Drew Clements. Hell, Capitan himself, Giff might come out here and he might have a little fun with us on one of these occasions. Hope you enjoyed it. We hope to see you soon here at Independence Golf Club. Thanks and have a day.